Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Ralf Rangnick says that Jadon Sancho could miss the rest of the season. Manchester United manager Ralf Rangnick has said that Jadon Sancho could miss the Brentford game and the remainder of the campaign with tonsillitis. The 22-year-old has been one of United's best performing players since the winter break with 6 goal contributions, but may have played his final game this term. Sancho missed the recent 1-1 Premier League draw against Chelsea due to tonsillitis. Rangnick has now revealed that he's facing a race against time to feature again this term. He told OneUnited.com, Jadon may be out for the rest of the season with his tonsillitis, so he will most likely be unavailable against Brentford. Meanwhile, Rangnick raised the possibility of Fred, Edinson Cavani making the match squad. Harry Maguire, Jesse Lingard and Aaron Wan-Bissaka could also return. United are currently on a 3-match winless run after picking up just 1 point against Liverpool, Arsenal and Chelsea. They are now 5 points behind 4th placed Arsenal, who have 2 games in hand. Their Champions League hopes are pretty much over with just 3 matches left, but Rangnick will want to end on a high. 3 straight wins would see them finish with a maximum of 64 points. This would equal the club's worst ever Premier League points tally. Newcastle willing to pay £300,000 a week for Manchester United star Paul Pogba. Newcastle are willing to pay £300,000 a week for want-away Manchester United star Paul Pogba. Pogba is out of contract this summer and looks set to leave the club in June. The French midfielder signed for Manchester United for a fee of £89 million according to BBC Sport, but he is now set to leave on a free transfer. According to Miguel Delaney, via Jordi Boot Boys, Newcastle are willing to sign the Manchester United midfielder and are looking to tempt him with a £300,000 a week pay packet. Pogba isn't believed to be interested in the move, and you'd expect someone of his caliber to be looking to join a Champions League side. Newcastle may have the financial backing behind them, but due to their league position, it may not be as simple as throwing huge sums of money at players. Anyone who managed to secure the signature of Pogba is going to be signing a fantastic player, but his attitude and off-the-ball work may deter potential buyers. The 29-year-old has bundles of talent, but he can be a liability defensively. Ralf Rangnick admits new Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag will struggle to convince players to join if rivals show interest. As quoted by the Daily Mail, Manchester United interim manager Ralf Rangnick has warned incoming new boss Erik Ten Hag that he may struggle to convince players to join the club if their rivals also take an interest in them. Rangnick had a warning message for his successor by saying, "As a club, with regards to supporters, stadium, quality of training ground, I would say yes, but we also have to be realistic. As soon as the other clubs like Chelsea, Liverpool and Manchester City are involved, then you need some good reasons and somebody needs to explain to the players. I'm positive, again, I have to say with Erik Ten Hag, Manchester United will have one of the best coaches that are available, probably one of the best coaches we have in Europe. Then it's about together with him, recruitment together with the way the team is being trained and coached are the two most vital things." Rangnick has been rather unsuccessful as a head coach at United, seeing his team get knocked out of the Champions League and FA Cup since he took over late last year. Although he was tasked with guiding the club to a top 4 finish by this summer, the Red Devils are stuck in 6th place in the Premier League table. It seemingly looks like the Manchester side could miss out on playing Champions League football next season, which could hamper their ability to attract new players in the upcoming summer transfer window. However, as Rangnick said, perhaps they could use Ten Hag as a good reason to convince these new signings to pick them over others. Matt Judge's resignation will change Manchester United's transfer strategy. Manchester United's chief negotiator Matt Judge resigned earlier yesterday. He was brought in by the club along with Ed Woodward in 2012 from Morgan. Judge was responsible for transfer negotiations and contract renewals since 2014. He was described by former United manager Louis van Gaal as Woodward's right-hand man. Judge was responsible for sounding out players' agents and negotiating contracts during transfer season. He will now not be involved in this summer's transfer business. United could see this as a change in direction and a new step towards modernization. The Telegraph report that the club are already working to find a suitable replacement to handle transfer dealings. After the sacking of the chief scouts Jim Lawler and Marcel Booth, this is a huge step taken towards structurally changing the club. It's strategically been led by United's director of football John Murtough after consulting Ralf Rangnick. United fans should be excited as the club is finally moving in a positive direction. The summer of 2022 could be one of the most important in the club's history, with a massive squad overhaul likely to take place. Manchester United have made contact with the agent of Paulo Dybala about a free transfer for the Juventus forward. According to ESPN, Manchester United are one among several clubs to have made contact with the agent of Juventus forward Paulo Dybala regarding a free transfer in the upcoming summer transfer window. The Argentine is available for free at the end of the season when his current contract with Juventus runs out. It would be a great opportunity for interested clubs to secure the signature of a proven goal scorer without having to spend a penny on him. United are in the market for forwards in the summer, and a player like Dybala could prove to be a useful addition to a side that has been overly reliant on Cristiano Ronaldo this term to supply them with the goals. Unfortunately for United, Dybala has caught the attention of several Premier League clubs, while Arsenal and Newcastle have made inquiries about a possible transfer with his agent. Tottenham Hotspur have gone the extra step and apparently begun discussions with his representatives. The player also has interest from unnamed clubs in Italy and Spain, although none of these sides are in advanced talks. Ahead of the new season, the Red Devils could attempt to land the 28-year-old for a second time as incoming new manager Erik Ten Hag is said to be keen about signing the player. In 2019, they were close to tying up a swap deal with Juventus for Dybala and Romelu Lukaku, but the English side was not prepared to meet the Argentines' wage demands. The ex-Palermo man is clearly hot property in the transfer market, and once the window opens in the summer, there is expected to be some heavy competition for the player. After all, it's not every day that you get to sign a star of his quality for free. At 28, United could be getting a forward who is in his prime playing years. Journalist confirms Manchester United transfer target Darwin Nunez will leave this summer. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed Manchester United and Arsenal transfer target Darwin Nunez will leave the club this summer. After impressive displays for Benfica in the league and Europe, Nunez has attracted the interest of some European giants. According to 90 Minutes, Manchester United and Arsenal are interested in the Uruguayan forward, and he could be set to leave the club this summer. Nunez will reportedly leave Benfica for a fee of over 75 million euros, according to reliable journalist Fabrizio Romano. Manchester United have Cristiano Ronaldo scoring goals for fun in the Premier League. He isn't going to be performing at the top level for much longer. Nunez is still only 22 years old, so could lead the line for United for years to come. He has managed 25 goals in 26 league games this season. Leeds United midfielder Calvin Phillips to change agents to secure exit amid Manchester United transfer interest. According to Manchester Evening News, Manchester United could get a transfer boost in their pursuit of Leeds United midfielder Calvin Phillips, with the player looking to change agents in order to seal an exit from Ellen Road. The Englishman has been hugely impressive for Leeds, being a crucial player in their run for the championship to the Premier League. After spending years away from the top flight even in the Premier League, Phillips has dazzled in midfield against the top sides. His performances have caught the attention of United, who are keen to secure his signature in the upcoming transfer window as they look to sign defensive midfielder who can effectively shield their weak defense. It will not be easy to prize the 26-year-old away from Leeds at the end of the season, as the Yorkshire side remains hopeful of keeping him for another year. Further, they have listed him to be worth around £60 million, believing that his price tag will deter other clubs from pursuing him. That being said, they are also aware that the England international will eventually depart Ellen Road. This could happen sooner rather than later, as Phillips is about to switch agents in the hopes that he is able to secure a transfer away from his boyhood club. Despite the player being injured for a long time this season, Leeds still value him at a high price. The prospect of selling one of their own to an arch rival will not sit well with the fans and could even damage the reputation Phillips has built in Yorkshire. He rose through the ranks at the club's academy and has spent his senior career with just one side. However, history has taught us that players have been traded between the two clubs despite their long-running rivalry. Erik Cantona, Rio Ferdinand and Alan Smith have all been robbed in form Leeds, while in recent times we have seen Daniel James depart Manchester to join the other side. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.